For some reason, I've always enjoyed running. I think I can remember when grade 3, whatever sports, I remember running in those on the Campbell football oval or sports oval and on the grass. I don't know whether I was barefoot or in Dunlop volleys or whatever you ran back in the 1950s. And eventually I got into running at that time 440s, 880s, miles, and not too much further than that. Anyway, I guess over time into the 50s and 60s, I'd just get what I thought runners got. I'd get a persistent calf muscle. I'd pull a muscle and no amount of stretching and that'd get rid of it. Or I'd start to get a sore buttock or gluteal, or an ankle would start hurting, and the usual back thing, back aching. Everyone's got a crook back, but running didn't help me running, so I gave it up. And anyway, I don't know, I suppose I was in my late 60s when I read a book about running barefoot. And it sort of, it all made sense. So I said, right, let's do it. So I thought I'll just run barefoot for 100 metres. And even though I felt like running, I could run 1,000 metres, I'll just stop at that. Because I knew if you do run barefoot, you can get a bit stiff in the calves and Achilles. So I did that for a couple of days, and then 150 metres, 200 metres, and then even maybe a day's break. But I found that after about a month, or probably 6 weeks, I was able to run without any stiffness barefoot. You learn a lot about yourself and the ground in doing that. Like I might run for a few k's up the beach and coming back, I can see my footprints in the sand, and you can analyse how you're stepping and little things like that. You start to be in touch with your whole physiology. I'm happy running on concrete. It's no drama. You just tread softly because you're not landing on your heel. I can't imagine landing on my heel on concrete, but on the ball of your foot, it's fine. It's no drama at all. Which probably teaches you something about running barefoot. If in a shoe, you are. You may be trying to run on the balls of your feet, but you can land on your heel and roll forward. And I think landing on that one bone everything's just got to get out of whack. I would imagine doing that. Whereas landing on the ball of your foot, everything just gets aligned from that point. So even in the city, on a bitumen road, on a path, I just like to run barefoot. I mean, it gives me heart, I suppose, that you can just keep doing it, and I can't see any reason why I can't. As long as our heart keeps going, just keep running.